Olá pessoal, estamos aqui de volta, vamos continuar aqui a encontrar o sobrevivente.
I don't know how long I can keep this up. This is not how I die. My bolt is shot.
Behind you!
Throwing a tantrum on me? Watch out! Spectre possession.
Sure you're not hurt?
I'm fine. Stop fussing.
Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
É. Ok. Bora lá. Como é que é? Espera aí. Só aqui apanhar se tiveres aqui alguma coisa.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
7 years.
It did not feel like 7 years.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian...
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay, and now the Forsaken are...
Who would blame them? I watched them die.
Captain Pennington has...
I'm sorry. You've been through...
We have.
We should get back to...
Guardam rancor. Ok.
Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soul. Would you want to see him fight?
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree.
Já, se calhar esta no comando fazia mais com o outro dado, não sei. Depende. Depende da coisa.
You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
Ei, tem qualquer coisa. Ah, olha o ferro. A cena do ferro. Yeah. É bom, bom. Isso ganha isso. A pessoa destranca isso.
White! Open the gates!
Priests? What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Jesus.
Huh? Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews.
God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Ammo to bring it back.
Mais
It's
um.
locked.
Arsenal militar. Ok.
There must be a key.
Olha, mais uma bíblia, olha. São 5, já temos 2. Só ver. Olha, mais outra. 3.
Storeroom. Locked.
Dá para ir ali por trás. Queres ver? Ainda vou parar lá dentro da prisão, queres ver? Às vezes é o costume, acontece essas coisas.
How often, Abigail, must we have this?
Please excuse my husband.
Red McCraith.
Are you indeed? Thanks to you, me and my husband.
You and
I have a roof above my. We suffered for men.
do not find it.
I thank you for.
I'll let.
If you need it.
Está fechado. Deixa-me desbloquear só o.
Good day, sir.
Mr. I must.
Take.
No Ferdinando here.
Ahá, tem aqui o do baú. Está fechado.
Good to see.
As you were.
Ok. General Store. Deixa-me só ir lá acima. Tem que ser por aqui. Proteção espiritual. É grande coisa. Isto posso evoluir. Eu estava a ver se evoluí isto primeiro. Falta uma gema.
A store. Ferdinando's?
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know. Shh. My apology. Welcome.
I'm...
Red. Farewell.
Oh, there
Well, I've met Mary this...
The Banisher come to club.
As you...
Not that.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Do you have the supplies you need?
I can treat a cough, perhaps cool a fever. Mr. Peabody needs more than calamine. But what he needs is not available, and we must accept it.
This requires a key.
Fiz uma chave.
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll.
A comb.
I met your friend, Miss Duarte, briefly in New Eden. I'm so sorry for your loss. She seemed
eager to leave town.
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should.
Acho que é isto. Olá! Atingir o inimigo com a coronha do rifle, carrega o rifle. Muito melhor.
And may God...
Trazer o ferro, ok. Já tenho. Era para onde? Era para aqui, ok.
Closed. Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. What is this?
A sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
Parte reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep her away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store.
Stock to trade. He hasn't unpacked it.
Maybe he intends to move on. And who could blame him? Surprisingly high-quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden. He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Lega Fernando Miller, na eventualidade da minha morte, toda a minha propriedade, incluindo entre estes 500 itens.
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A Banisher? Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a Banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a Banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it, if you wish.
2 recent sales. To the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
Já agora.
Stop.
Now, my friend. We are conversing.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty, though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wait to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept. Farewell to you.
You know where to find me.
Ingersoll's store and the blacksmith. Noted.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
A note?
Let's see.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
He wants a clean slate. Tabula rasa. We know where to go. The barrack room.
Banisher?
Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things.
You may, yes. Though I doubt there'd be much use. You can't miss them. They're the only one. And Meg.
Pretty. The work, I mean.
We know where to go. The barrack room. A ghost left a fragment of their past here. The quill resonates. An echo, perhaps.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he didn't lie. Maybe he pretended to love her.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Banisher?
I found papers. Official papers.
That's all in the past. For the good of my future. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me...
How very wrong.
If it weren't for the captain, the good...
Rebecca was in love with you.
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling it. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then?
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You... Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get...
I'm a banisher, Mr. Miller, not a rat catcher. Ghosts were human. To find out what ties the ghost to the living, and then... You want me to finish the job? Then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
You're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she would... I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper. A piece of paper and... a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear.
True love required...
Time to give this love story an ending.
Rebecca Hardgrave, your love for Fardy Miller is sincere but unwanted. You're hurting him.
Is it wrong to wish to spend your life with the man you love?
You did spend your life with him. Now your life is over.
He was mine.
You don't own him. You can't own him.
Let go. Find peace.
Peace? She gets peace? After all she did?
I get peace, but you get your freedom. I was wrong.
Farewell.
She deserves no peace. She
Oh,
put me
fuck
through
herself.
hell. You don't care, Banisher. Just one more mad master in a madder world. What do you want?
Farewell.
Don't hurry.
For the boy. Pessoal, fico por aqui. Continuamos no próximo episódio. Foi.